Hello everyone, welcome to BISP Solutions. I am Tanvi Arora, working here as a functional consultant. So in today's video, we will see the case scenario of factored receipts in Oracle ARCS. Now, what do we mean by factored receipts or due from factor? Okay, so invoice factoring is a financial transaction in which a business sells its accounts receivables or its debtors or invoices at a discount to an external financing company known as a factor or factoring company. So basically, what an organization do, it sells its accounts receivable to some external organization to collect its receivables on its behalf. Okay, so for that, this factoring company charges some fees or commission. And typically, it advances 70 to 90% of the invoice value upfront. The remaining balance is remitted when the invoice is paid minus the factoring company fees. So the accounting entry or the journal entry for this is bank and cash account debit. So first of all, when we receive this 70 and 90% upfront from the factoring company, so we debit bank and cash because the organization is receiving the bank and cash, and to the accounts receivable account, this is credited because this is a due entry that we have to receive. We have received from our debtors. So our accounts receivable has debit balance, so it will be credited and bank will be debited. And these two things are, this is the due from factor account debit, that is the remaining 10% that is due from the factor. So because we have to receive them, so we have made the due entry, and of course the fees and loss that we will suffer has a debit balance. Expenses have debit balance, so this balance is also debit. And finally, when this due from factor account is received, so we will debit cash and bank again, because that 10% is again received from the factor, and this will be credited, which we have debited here. So we are only concerned with this due from factor amount, and this is the case scenario particularly of this due from factor account. Now what preparer will do, first of all, the account analysis method of the reconciliation compliance module will be used here, and the preparer who will prepare the reconciliation is going to provide for the explanations that how much amount is due from factor, and just provide for the explanations and submit the reconciliation. So we will go to our application and see how the process goes. So this is the home page of my application. The first step to do is to create a format. So we will use the already created format. So under application, we will go to configuration. And under configuration, we will choose our format. So the format that will be used is zero balance accounts, and it has the account analysis method. Zero balance accounts, why it is this format is used here, because the balance it is there, due from factor balance is there temporarily in this account, and whenever we'll receive the amount, it will go to our accounts receivable only, so this will become zero. That's why this format is used. And this is the balance summary tab. Okay, so I'm going to cancel it. Now the next step is to create a profile. So I'm going to make a new profile for this. Click on add. Description. The process that will be used is a balance sheet, because it is a balance sheet item. Risk rating I can choose according to my organization. Account type is accounts receivable, because these are my debtors only. Balance is debit. Organizational unit, I will choose North America. Then format. I will use the zero balance format that we have seen just now. And then the method is account analysis method. Here I will choose balances 0. I will provide for 10 days and 30 days for balance explanations. Then the next step is to go to workflow. So I'm going to choose my preparer from here. So I will select Frank Taylor as my preparer. Frequency is monthly. Offset days I will provide for 1 and duration 2 days. Schedule from close date. And from here I will click on add and select my reviewer. Frequency is monthly, duration is 1 day, or I can provide for 2 days. Then I will select my currency from here. Rate type I'm selecting accounting, and currency is functional USD. So I'll quickly save this. Now the next step is to import the balances into the period. So I'll go to the period tab, and I will do the reconciliation for the December period. As this period is open, I'm going to click on actions. From here, I'm going to click on import pre-map data and balances. From here, I will choose my file. So this is my file. It is a CSV file. Source system, balance type is source system. Period is December. Currency bucket is functional. File delimiter is comma. Then I will click on import. And I can see the progress from the staging tables from the data load results. As you can see that it has been imported without any errors. I will close it. And then I will create a reconciliation for this profile. So I will go to the profile, select my profile from here. Select it. And then from the actions tab, I will create reconciliation for the period of December. Click on apply. So it's done. Now I will go to home page. Select the reconciliation card and search for my profile. Select the correct period first. So as you can see, the reconciliation has been done. Now I have only imported the balances in the source system because this is the account analysis method. We are not comparing the two systems here. So this was the balance, and if I will show my Excel file, this is my Excel file, and these are the balances that I have imported. The first column is reconciliation account ID. Second is currency code, that is USD, and the amount. Okay. Then I will go to my application. And now I will log in as the preparer, that is Frank Taylor, and provide for the balance explanations. Okay. So I will log out from here. Log in as Frank Taylor. Okay. Go to my reconciliations card. Select the correct period. So this is my reconciliation that has been assigned to me as a Frank Taylor. And then I will open this and you can see the 40,000 difference or the balances. So I'm going to go to the balance explanation tab and provide for these 40,000 explanation for this 40,000. So I'm going to write short description. These are the factored receipts. Date, I will select this only, and I'm going to provide for amount here. And then save this. So as you can see, there are no unexplained differences now. I can submit it from here and forward it to the reviewer for the approval or rejection. Okay, so I'm going to submit this. So this process is completed. Now it is open with the reviewer. So this is the complete process of the account analysis method and of the factored receipts. Thank you so much.